And we're live.
We're live. Hey, y'all.
Hey, Dawn. Hey, Gary B.
That was weird.
I don't know what that thing is doing. I'm getting everything settled and situated and all that good stuff.
It's been a rough week. Lord.
Is there any way you can make that one like one bigger?
Bigger than that?
Yeah, just like one.
Okay.
You know how he's blind as a bat, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it. It's just I don't know if the screen is there. If you want to see it.
So, in case you were stuck in advertisement land, hello, Dawn, and hi, Gary.
What?
Dawn. So silly. She's so excited all the time. It gives me energy.
That's something I need.
Oh, God.
I need some of, yeah.
Lord.
Oh, energy is not something I've had for the last few days.
Hey, Skinner Farms.
Welcome.
I have a skinnier farm.
Nope. I would need an extra eye for that.
Garden for cheap. Hello again, Rachel.
I haven't seen you in such a long time.
Was it 36 hours-ish?
I'm not doing the math.
Rachel at Garden for Cheap was one of the families that came over, her and Megan and Logan, the baby is Logan, and to help to butcher the chickens because they bought in a chicken share. They bought some of the chickens, and because Rachel lives in the suburbs, and Kate from Kate's Kitchen is the other family. Kate and David came. And they bought chickens as well. They both live in suburbs.
No.
Kate and David don't, but they don't have the means to grow out their own chickens. So they pay in, and
ate
cool.
some last night too. Awesome.
And we raise the chickens, and then we get together and we butcher, and they go home with their share of the meat.
Hey,
so
Mary
it works
Beth.
out really well. Hi, Mary Beth and Appalachian Mercantile. Good to see you guys.
So how was the chicken, Rachel? Did it taste good?
I'm sure it was delicious.
Doesn't the little LOL look like a shrugging person?
I think it looks like someone drowning. That's kind of more.
To me, it looks like the O is the head, and then the two L's are just like somebody shrugging. It's like your face.
Oh, she said it was amazing. Cool.
Awesome. So the brine worked. Probably not. They probably weren't as tough as without the brine, right? That's what I'm hoping for.
No, it doesn't say skinnier.
No, I can't read. I have bad eyesight. I thought it said skinnier.
She can read.
She's not illiterate.
No, I can read. The way the screen is.
You can scoot this way some so you're not directly behind Dad's big nose.
Just
Megan
the way
marinated it too.
Just the way the screen is.
Oh.
It's a lighter color in your name.
Awesome. So yeah. I'm glad to know that the brine worked so that the meat won't be as tough. I'm gonna brine the stuff that I have left from last year too. As I take it out and defrost it, I'll brine it. Lesson learned. And of course, Kate taught us an amazing lesson again. And yeah, tea is done.
You can hear the whistle of the tea kettle.
Yeah.
Hey, Thrifty.
Learned something yet again from Kate.
We butchered the jumbo Cornish cross. We ordered all hens, and we ended up with one rooster in the batch.
Yeah, and there was 48 of them that we butchered the other day.
We save a bit by getting the hens instead of the roosters. I didn't really notice the size difference though.
No,
It was kind of random. Some were a little larger than the others, but that's just the nature of.
and we didn't weigh into each individual one. That we'd have been out there for. far too long, and it was really hot. And for those of you that don't know, what was it? Monday was the monsoon of rain.
Yeah, Monday, Lake Charles flooded. That's our nearest city.
Wednesday, Rachel got here, and it was still raining. Thursday, Kate and David got here, and it was still raining, and it rained through Friday.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
Monday, Lake Charles got about 13 inches of rain.
The average was 12 to 13 inches throughout
Yeah.
the city, but there's some spots got over 15 inches of rain in less than 6 hours.
Yeah, that was on Monday. I don't know what their rain total was for the whole week, but it was pretty far up there.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that last week on the live stream, but it rained for 5 days.
Usually just by the hens for a few dollars less than the straight run. Meyer Hatchery does them. I don't remember the exact price, but the hens are cheaper for whatever reason. And they offer free shipping on their hens. And they have the jumbo Cornish cross. That's who we went through.
It rained for 5 days, so we had to harvest these chickens in the mud, which made things pretty difficult.
And it made things pretty nasty.
Quite nasty. I think most likely as a result of that, all that mud and, chicken mess, I've been sick for 4 days. Yeah, today's the fourth day with some stomach stuff. Just going to leave it at that, and a fever. And I have been to the doctor. I got IV fluids Tuesday evening.
Yeah. And
I'm still struggling. So that's why I have so little energy. On the good side, I've lost 7 pounds.
Yeah, they definitely smell right. Which we still have, we have 28 right now in another chicken tractor that in a couple weeks we will be doing another butcher. Rachel's going to come back in 2 weeks, I think it is. And we're going to be doing this again, hopefully without the rain and mud and all that stuff. I went with them the first time I bought them and lost 30 out of 50.
Oh.
And we actually lost 30 this round.
We lost 27.
Well, we lost 27. I think it was due to the rapid temperature drop. We got a quick cold front that came through. But I reached out to Meyer Hatchery and they replaced them pretty quickly. I mean, that's why we have 2 different sets. They're 2 weeks behind?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
We lost 27. We let them know, and they sent 30.
Yeah,
actually.
And we've lost 2.
We've lost 2. One of them was it this morning? I think that was this morning or yesterday.
It was yesterday morning, I believe.
It was laying flat on its back, and from what I've read on Facebook recently, that's a sign of a heart attack in those meat birds. So
yeah, they can eat themselves to death.
Things happen.
And it's like hungry hippos when you go out to feed those.
I appreciate that, CB. It's good to see you here.
He's getting there. I think Abby fixed him some mint tea.
Peppermint tea.
You can probably drink it now. There's a little bit of sugar in there. There's no milk.
Okay.
Should have put honey in it.
We didn't have milk.
Yeah,
Hey,
we've done really well. This is our second purchase from Meyer Hatchery, and we've lost some,
delicious.
But they've been really good about either refunding or replacing the ones that we lost.
Yeah, the last time we did meat chickens was our first time, and we received them in August.
Yeah,
and they were 3 weeks old for the hurricane. So, and if you don't know, Hurricane Laura just wiped out this area. Fortunately, the chickens
I know.
rode out the hurricane pretty well in totes in our shed, because the shed was barely affected by the storm. But the chicken tractor we had a PVC one that we had made, and it was just wadded up like tissue paper. And
Hey, Henry.
we kind of like unfolded it and propped it up, gave it some kickstands.
Yeah, with shovels and rakes. I used garden rakes to hold up the sides. It worked.
Honey isn't good in liquid over 105. That's
Yeah.
true. It won't be raw honey anymore.
It'll still be a sweetener, but it,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys to the live stream and go work on some dishes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't let you speak much.
That's okay. I don't usually speak much anyway. Do you want me to close the door though, so you don't hear all the noise?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Abby's not really into anything at this moment.
Just revamped your chicken tractor. Yeah, we built 2 new ones. Each is half the size of the PVC one that we had made.
We did what? Are they 8x8? No.
8x8. So each one is 64 square feet.
Yeah.
And if we were able to move them more often, they would be great. But because of my work schedule and only so much space in the backyard,
we've been able to do it. We've been able to move them every other day. However, with the monsoon rains that we got, everything was wet. So no matter where we moved them, it was a mud hole within an hour.
fixing a chicken tractor, always something. Been building more and more bees and hives. Awesome. Yeah. We have good news on our bees too.
We replaced the one.
The one, yeah, we replaced the one. Got the colony that we lost. We replaced it, and that one's growing well. And a friend contacted us and said, "Hey, I caught a swarm, no charge." So, no. It wasn't no charge.
She was wrong with that.
Oh, okay.
I did tell you that, but even still, a reasonable price.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm good with it.
So we're getting a third hive, getting started with that. So we hurried up and bought the equipment that we needed to get that going. And
so we've got more equipment coming for 2 hives.
Yeah. So if someone comes along with another swarm or something like that, we'll be ready for that too, and then we'll have 4, which is going to be great.
Well, my hope is to build those up, and within the next year or 2, split those off, and obviously expand the bees even more. The bees have been wonderful for the garden and for everything on the homestead, honestly, but
yeah,
they're super easy to maintain.
Well, not to mention when we harvest and sell the honey, that helps to fund some of the projects that we have going on. Horizontal hive. Okay.
Yep. I know Kate's been looking into that too. Which I haven't seen Kate in the chat, but you guys keep her and Brett in your prayers. They've had both the same stomach fever issues. Yeah,
Kate's is more mild than mine. Thank goodness. We love Kate. We don't want to kill Kate. That's a running joke. But yeah, your prayers are definitely appreciated.
Yeah,
because I'm now missing work over it.
How far are they from the garden? What, 200-300 feet?
No, I guess no, not that much. Maybe 100 feet.
It seems further when you walk it. Yeah. Hashtag don't go, Kate. Kate, I don't know if I told you, Rach, but Kate and David did make it safely home. And
Farmer's Son Prepper.
They ended up staying an extra day because Kate got sick and Brett got sick. But we took the extra day to rest and recuperate, and we made Kate sit in the chair all day. I waited on her hand and foot pretty much.
That's not easy to do for Kate.
It's not.
She is a ball of energy.
Should I say how far away do you keep them?
Oh, from the mowing area, 4 foot.
Yeah, they're in the mowing area.
We have a video
Okay.
of when we built our apiary.
Rach, I've been so tired. I didn't know what I informed you of and what I didn't.
Hey, Warren.
Our bees are pretty close to the garden. They don't have far to go.
But there's lots of wildflowers, and we have the tallow
Right now, the
trees here.
tallow and elderberries are in bloom. Blackberries are in bloom.
I think
Yes. No, the
they're still
dewberries are done. The blackberries are in bloom.
I saw black berries.
Oh, are they?
Weeks ago? Yeah.
Okay.
Not to say that they don't still have sunflower.
Honeysuckle is in bloom. Clover is everywhere.
Now the
But
society garlic is in bloom.
The society garlic, the mirabilis that we got from Southern Blessed,
Starting to bloom.
it's blooming. Our roses. I mean, we have tons and tons of different pollinator flowers all over.
Comfrey and daylilies, all blooming.
Yeah. I don't have lots of yard. Most of my yard is garden or buildings or yeah.
Well, down here in Louisiana, Southwest Louisiana,
Yeah.
if it's not mowable lawn or garden or what have you, then it's overgrown. It's just everything's so wild and fertile here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's my bees' garden. I just work in it. Yeah, pretty much. And the bees have done wonders. I harvested. I pulled 6 tomatoes for the first time this year.
Oh, yeah, honeysuckle too.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Man.
Paragon Ridge Ranch. Good to see you.
Yep.
Good evening.
6 tomatoes. I got eggs. I got 2 more zucchini and another squash, which we're gonna have to cook some freaking zucchini soon.
Bunnies love honeysuckle. Wow, I did not know that. We get wild rabbits around here.
There's wild rabbits all over the place.
They're so fun to watch. They have little tiny ones, and then they have some that are as big as house cats.
There was one in a little baby bunny in my comfrey bed this year. They stayed out of the strawberry bed. The beans are done. That's the other thing. The dragon tongue beans are about done. So I'm going to be pulling those out. But I was excited to pull 6 tomatoes. Okay, technically I pulled 5 and one of them fell off green. So I just pulled it. Grilled zucchini and pineapple. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't talk food today because
I'm so hungry, but I just can't. I can't.
His stomach has been really.
I just graduated to soft foods from liquids.
So yeah, we've been kind of like hiding in the corner to eat anything. So my bunnies are not liking the 17-year cicadas. And see, I haven't noticed any.
No, I don't know if we're going to have those here.
I don't know. We normally have cicadas here, though.
And they're not those cicadas. Those are like dark, almost black.
Okay, but I'm saying the noise.
Eyes.
I haven't noticed the cicada noises.
I've heard them.
Right, you need ginger tea.
Okay. Right now I've got peppermint tea.
I need to get some fresh ginger then.
Yeah.
Because I don't know the powdered.
Yeah, I don't know that would work out.
I don't know that would taste good.
We have ground ginger.
No, I need to pick up some ginger and turmeric. I'd love to plant some. I'd love to get it started, but I'm so bad that I look like mulch on the ground. Where are you guys at? Wow. Ginger makes your belly happy.
Well, I mean, there's ginger in our elderberry syrup, so I could take some of that too in the meantime.
You've been taking that anyway.
Ohio.
Oh.
God. I can't imagine.
That. I would let my chickens loose.
Now we have some butterfly ginger, but that's not an edible ginger.
I've had trouble finding ginger and turmeric root that's plantable because a lot of the stuff that we get from the stores here have been sprayed with.
Real quick, thanks for stopping by, Beehive. Have a great evening.
Yep, growth inhibitor. It's been sprayed, so they don't grow; they just rot.
I feel like Dookie.
I'm not touching that one.
Please don't. I'm really trying, y'all.
Well, I finally finished my alkaline water. Lordy.
I'm curious. I wonder if that would help with my regular heartburn.
I bet it would.
Anybody know?
It's definitely helped with my kidney issues.
Oh, that's cool.
I was thinking there that I had a kidney stone or something. And when Kate told me about that, she got me a bottle of water. And I haven't had any issues since. And I've been drinking on it every day.
I really feel like
I'm trying to be nice, Rachel, but you know.
I really feel like
been whining.
this sickness probably came from the chicken mud, because I was.
It's possible.
It would make sense because I was the one dealing with the live chickens flopping around and fighting me in it, throwing it all over me. I'm not sure why Kate would have some of it though, because she was on the.
Kate was on the last step of it.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand is how Kate would have it, but me and Rachel and Megan wouldn't.
I didn't think about that heat on your belly. My fever was starting to return just before the live stream, so I took some Tylenol, and now I'm drinking this hot tea. So I think my fever broke. I'm starting to feel clammy.
I don't know. Well, I know we went to urgent care with him, and they gave him IV fluids, and they did some blood work, and your red blood cell count was high. White blood count.
No, we did a little spin in there for a minute. White blood cell count was high, which means that's a sign of infection.
Right.
So, obviously.
But we did eat at a Chinese place Sunday night when symptoms started. I had a little bit of symptoms, and I think Rachel did too, but not near as bad as you and Kate.
Chamomile tea is good for your tummy and also good for a fever. So many awesome.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Look for some of that.
See, y'all are so helpful. I love it.
We might actually have some chamomile tea. I'm wondering, Appalachian Mercantile. That's what I'm wondering. It's possible, mainly because salmonella is passed through chicken feces. Well, we had a lot of that happening because of the excess rain. Yeah,
Oh.
See, Rachel had some.
Okay.
I had some. But it all happened Sunday night after we ate at that Chinese place.
Because of all the rain and mud and everything, it was tough to work in a clean environment. Now, once the chickens got to the processing tables, that was pretty sterile, pretty clean.
Yeah, we were hosing them down constantly, basically, but
it was me working in the mess.
But that's what I don't understand is how Kate, I get, okay. We were walking around in it and splashing all around in it. And yeah, so I don't know. It was a muddy mess is what it was.
Rayleigh Chester. Hey, darling.
Hey, baby. I know I need to call you. It's been a crazy week.
Hola, Emma.
Remember, Ray, I had company here.
Ridge Life. What's up, Tim?
Push your thumb on the underside of your wrist for nausea.
Like that? that what you mean?
Well, that doesn't help right now because I'm not nauseous.
Hey,
So.
Teresa and Lee.
Yep. Okay. Good to know. Are you not nauseous anymore?
I don't really have nausea, but it's nice.
My wrist has been bothering me.
I have the lower belly cramps. It hurts.
Mine is my wrist.
That sounded like an explosion in the distance.
That's Abby putting away dishes.
Okay. I hope Abby didn't blow up the dishes.
No.
Hi, Karina.
Again, my wrist has been bothering me from picking up those hefty ice chests. Those things were
a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a bottle of water.
I don't know if I can.
I could do it. When I a few years ago when I had a really bad infection in my gums, I was using apple cider vinegar as a mouthwash. But you got to brush your teeth immediately after because it will rot your teeth away.
Well, no, it's the acid. It eats away at the enamel. Well, okay.
That's yeah. You said that like you were arguing, but we were saying the same thing.
Shut up. I'm tired.
Crazy Ed, what's happening?
He's not gonna make it another week,
Y'all.
He's got to get better.
I got to be careful because she's my nursemaid this week.
Thanks for coming to Appalachian Mercantile.
God bless you. And thanks for the prayers.
He's running me ragged, Rachel. But, he gets it, eventually, he will have his turn. And I'm going to drive him nuts. I've heard baking soda water helps for her heartburn.
Just don't mix it with the apple cider vinegar.
No.
Turn yourself into a volcano. Oh, Ed, did you go to the meetup in Pryor? I heard about it. I wasn't able to do that. That would have been awesome. We are planning to go to the one in September in Kentucky, the one hosted by Stringfield Ridge. Here in the chat. That's the plan. We're gonna have to see how things go. There's a new one that popped up now in the Panhandle of Florida.
Well, don't get your hopes up for too many because we will be making a trip to San Antonio.
Oh yeah, we have to go to San Antonio. Oh yeah, that one is hard to spell.
Right. 15-hour live. Oh my goodness. I'm looking forward to the picnic in Kentucky. I would love to say for sure we're gonna make it. We're just gonna have to play it by ear and see how things go from because I am having surgery at the end of June. So
okay, ready?
What?
We're gonna cheer for Grace.
Oh,
Karina! Yay! Karina's our deaf friend, and her daughter Grace is our godchild.
Yeah.
So that's how
Karina is going to first grade.
Because the deaf
Grace
community
is going to first grade.
Can't hear applause. So that's how they applaud.
If you have food poisoning, do not take an antacid or try to get rid of the heartburn.
Oh crap.
Drink a lot of water and it will help.
Maybe that's why I'm still.
Did you take heartburn medicine?
I was chewing some Tums. Well, what's done is done, I guess. I won't do that anymore.
Drink a lot of water and it'll help.
We're not confirmed that it is food poisoning, but the signs are there.
We don't know. We don't know if it was food poisoning from what we ate.
1,500 watch hours.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Or if it was like some type of salmonella or bacteria from the chicken poo.
Congratulations on the 1K.
Awesome. I've been popping Pips and AC since Sunday. Oh, wow. And your stomach's getting better, right? See, I had a little bit of symptoms. That was Monday. And then that was it. I was fine.
Wait.
They're cheering.
Oh, okay.
It's getting better, so it's not gone. Gotcha. We'll talk more about this after the live stream because I really don't want you to air your personal business.
CB says attack of the restaurant. We did eat at one of those restaurants on Sunday evening, so that's a possibility too. But we've eaten there lots of times and with no issues.
Yeah, we've been there a lot actually. It could have been seafood that they got from somewhere else that wasn't quite right, but I can't pinpoint anything that all of us ate the same of. I don't know.
Oh, Ed, you'll be there in no time.
What else are we doing? I know I'm going to be pulling out beans pretty soon.
I have trouble thinking of anything that I need to do because
I know I need to finish cutting grass before the rain starts. We're getting a cold front, guys.
A cool front.
It said cold.
You know what, though? I would prefer 1,000 cool fronts over a cone of uncertainty.
Well, true. I just think it's odd. Oh, 400 watch out. Yeah, you'll get that in no time. Do another live stream.
Yeah.
For about 4 hours.
Yeah. Bye, Rayleigh. Love you.
I'll call you later, babe.
Rayleigh is our niece, if you don't know. I talked to the host. It's Hidden Oaks Homestead, one of the hosts of the new event in Florida. I don't remember what they called it. Gulf Coast Homestead or get together or something.
So. Hey, Lori.
I'm not sure. And if we can confirm, if we get to a point that we can confirm that we will be there, and I told him that I would be willing to speak on hurricane preparedness. I'm kind of an expert at this point.
Okay, but I don't know if we can take 3 trips this year. So you may have to cut one out.
Well, it's a waste of a new car if it just sits in the driveway.
It's not just sitting; it's on empty right now.
We'd have to see how it would work with Abby's school schedule and work schedule.
Well, it's not just her school schedule; it's her work schedule.
Yeah.
And I can't ask her to take 3 weeks off.
But she could stay.
Yeah, that's
Abby
not
would
happening.
punch me for saying that. That is scheduled for a Sunday. That's right.
Teresa, don't encourage him. You either, Rachel. No, I want to do some traveling. I just I'm kind of hesitant to say yes, we will, because I do have surgery at the end of June.
Yeah.
So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to be feeling.
Hey, Wendy, welcome. Skinner, the Gulf Coast meetup is October 24th. The one in Kentucky, the Homesteader Picnic, is September 11th. Stringfield Ridge is hosting that one. We're definitely going to that one. I've already moved my vacation.
Hello from Nova Scotia.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they kicked us out.
No, not her. My ancestors are from Nova Scotia. I'm sure I've told you that. Most of the Cajuns' ancestors came from Nova Scotia.
Well, the Kentucky picnic is September 11th.
Yeah, it's 9/11.
Yeah. Stringfield Ridge is in the chat. I'm sure Teresa can
Oh,
post you the links.
yeah. I just
and
realized
all
that
that stuff.
Teresa. Oh, crap. Teresa does not have mod privileges, so I'm going to make you a moderator, Teresa. If you care to share the event links, whatever, please feel free.
We're hoping to be at the one in Kentucky. I would really like to be at the one in Kentucky.
Hey, Kelly.
Abby and Brett have never seen like mountains.
Yeah, I've never seen legit mountains in person. Emma's going to be there. We have to go now. Have to.
I'd really, really, really like to go because that's a
Rachel's going. That's another good reason for us to go.
Rachel's going. Lippy's going to be there.
You know that, and Stringfield Ridge is going to be there.
Hey, Southern Boy.
Southern Boy Forever. The other half of Kelly Benoit. Or wait.
Oh, that's where I know that name. I was sitting there thinking, I know this name. I know this name. Durr. You need to change your name to Southern Boy's wife. So I'll know. Oh man. I don't know. I knew it was familiar. I was gonna get to it. In Western Kentucky. What's the name of the place?
Teresa's here. She'll tell us, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
A good group of Missouri homesteaders will be
Oh,
going.
that's cool. Yeah, because
Awesome.
it's right around the corner.
Yeah. It's one of 9 out Grand Rivers. There you go.
Yeah. Just outside of Paducah.
Is it what, 9 hours? 10 hours for us to drive.
Dawn says all the people.
Come on down, or technically it would be up, I guess you could say. I really want to go, but we're going to kind of play it by ear and see how things go. I definitely want to try to make a trip to San Antonio.
Yeah, we need to.
Well, I'd really like to be able to meet Kate's mom. And that's kind of on a time limit.
Yeah.
So I'd really like to go and do that. I mean, it's Kate's mom. She's got to be awesome, right? 5-hour drive.
Oh, you're smack in the middle.
Wow.
That's cool.
See, we're all the way down south. I mean, unless they do a meetup in the Gulf,
we'll get to meet
we're
Skinner
going
Farms.
north, east, or west.
Skinner Farms is going to be there.
Awesome. Is it 9 or 10 hours for us?
I think it was about 9 or 10 hours.
Wow.
I think it was right at 10. That's with no stops.
So more like
12, 13.
God. We're going to have to leave at like 3 in the morning.
From Indiana. Oh, I think we talked about that. I have a friend in South Bend. I went up to, it's been almost 2 years now, but I went up to see him in South Bend, and we drove across to Shipshewana. That was awesome.
Yeah, keep
I want
rubbing
to
it
take
in.
you there. I want to take you there. I'm sorry, you weren't there.
Keep rubbing it in. I have not seen Kate.
I hope Kate's well.
I'm sure Kate is still exhausted.
Oh. Oh, I'm uncomfortable. Ready for more bee training? Hey, you missed it. We were talking about that. We're getting set up for our third hive.
Well, I don't know if he knows that we got the second one.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We ordered a nuke, a 5-frame nuke, and we ended up with a 6-frame. We got that one installed and set up a week before Rachel and them got here. Was it? Yeah.
Something like that.
So it's been there for about 2 weeks. Anyway, we have ordered the hive kits for 2 more hives. And probably sometime next week, as soon as we get them and get them all set up, a friend of ours has caught a swarm that I'm going to buy from him.
Well, tomorrow we're supposed to be getting the stuff that we ordered.
Is it tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll have to put all that stuff, whatever needs to be put together and painted and all that stuff.
Regardless of how I'm feeling, I have to paint. And it's 60% chance of rain tomorrow.
Oh, awesome.
So
it looks like I'll be painting in the shed then.
Dumb.
I don't know if it'll dry.
I don't know.
I really don't want to paint in the house. I could though. I could set up those boxes on some cardboard on the table. I mean, we did a lot of crazy mess with chickens in the house. Because we butchered 48 chickens in 3.5 hours. Yeah. And then the next day,
I felt it.
Yeah.
I was wiped
The next day
out.
we processed all of them. We cut them up and bagged them and.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may have to do them in the house. But
you can dehydrate them. Dehydrate everything. This is why I get beat up after the live streams every time. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. See, we don't cook a lot of whole chickens. So almost all of ours we cut in quarters. No, we keep everything from the feet to the giblets.
Megan keeps the heads and I still don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. By the way, Rachel, tell Megan her chicken heads are in my freezer. I did remember to do that.
Hey, Amy was just talking about that brat diet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had a banana for dinner and I've got some applesauce lined up for after the live stream. Does anybody know this? It's weird to me, but there's got to be a science behind it. Why toast but not bread? Curious.
Oh, she cleans the heads and then sells them. Ooh.
That's more than I needed to know.
Weird.
I'm good.
No, for broth, the feet and the necks they usually use. It makes the necks usually use they make pretty good bait too.
Crab and crawfish bait, the necks. Yeah.
We keep the giblets and use, whatever. Usually
the gizzards and livers and hearts. Oh, sorry. Those get ground up and they can, or not necessarily, but you can ground those up and use them to flavor the dirty rice or rice dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Famous Cajun dish.
Bye, Corinne. What else do we keep off the chickens? That's part of the gizzard. Yeah.
To put into dog food.
But most of them we cut up into quarters because we don't cook whole chickens very much.
Yeah. Livers go into the boudin too. We don't make our own boudin though.
No, but rice dressing, some rice and gravies we'll put stuff like that in. The dogs, when you make homemade dog food or anything like that, dogs love the giblets. That was Angel's favorite time, is when I would add the chicken giblets in there.
Miss Patty, good to see you. Hope you're well.
Hi, Miss Patty. He was talking. I had to wait. Oh.
North
Chicken hearts
Shore
make a fine
preparedness.
soup.
Interesting.
What do you do with them? Just like broth. Well, you can add the giblets in the broth. Chicken heart soup.
I don't know. Maybe it's the flavor that they add.
Is it just like a clear broth like noodle soup?
It might just be add the chicken hearts for flavoring. Please clarify.
You stick them in the soup. Okay.
Well, Rachel and her family and Kate and her parents, and it was like he was in our living room with us. It was such a pleasure.
Oh, that was awesome. Kate had like the biggest kick out of that. Like a chicken vegetable soup sense. Process them whole and break them down when I need them. See, and we do it just the opposite. We break them down and we put now when I do ours, I'll do a couple of pieces of like if I keep them in leg quarters, then I'll do one for each of us for supper. And there's usually leftovers. I don't bag them up like in huge bags at a time. That way I can only take out, what I want. Because we usually take out the meat in the morning and it's defrosted and ready to use by supper time.
I don't know if it may be us, CB. I'm not sure. We've been struggling with internet connection lately.
Yeah, our internet has been really slow. I think some of it has to do with all the downpour rain. But it's crazy. Last Monday it was, or was it this past Monday? I don't remember. Anyway, we got that horrible, horrible week of rain. And then it's been dry. So dry that I need to water the garden tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I think it's us too.
Yeah.
I can't really do anything about it.
You didn't switch to your data?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Even my phone signal is weaker lately. I don't know.
It could be because season is starting soon. Everything's all messed up.
It's showing that we're buffering now. I don't know how far behind that one is.
I don't know. Oh, it was behind. Oops. Chat is going fine, but the video will buffer occasionally. Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
Finally got some good measurable rain here. It's been bone dry for about 2 months. Wow. You can have it all.
Supposed to be 40 overnight for the next 3 days.
We're expecting a cold front. What, Saturday?
Yeah.
Lows, they said 59 to 62, something like that. For the low, which, heck, that'll be nice.
Some of you aren't here at the beginning when we talked about it, but I'm not myself tonight because I've been suffering from a severe stomach bug for 4 days, including a fever.
I don't think it's a bug, but yeah. I brought in the tomatoes. I probably that. Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys are going to have to start bringing plants in.
Oh, and Mary Beth needs rain. I wish we could share.
All right. Take 6 inches of this rain and divvy it up to the rest of the country.
And there's still river flood warnings all over right down here.
Well, south of Lacassine was still
flooded over the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just what? Tuesday.
Thank you, Sean.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Patty.
Well,
keep Kate in your prayers too, because Kate, while she was here, She got the same thing apparently, but a much milder case. But she's still suffering. We love our Kate. Hello, Michael Elmer from MT Homestead. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly they got into. We all had a little touch of it, except for Abby and Megan.
But I did get while I was at the hospital, I did get the
COVID
the
test.
big swab test. I was trying not to say the word.
I don't care.
Yeah. And it was negative.
Yeah, that was our biggest concern, just because, symptoms, fever, things like that. So he went again and got checked out just to make sure that we could put David and Kate's mind at ease. I didn't think that's what it was, but better to be safe than sorry. And I'm glad you went, because you ended up with IV fluids because you were dehydrated because you refused to drink enough water.
I have some suspicions about that whole thing, but that's not for this channel.
David is doing well. Kate is still having some issues. Whatever this thing is, though, it makes them sleep a lot.
Oh Lord, I could barely stay awake. It was Tuesday, the day I went to urgent care. I went in the evening because
I don't think Kate got up out of the chair more than like once or twice that day.
I slept more than I was awake all day Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then once they gave me the fluids,
brain swab
twice a week. Oh.
Yeah, a lot of them have to do it at work. Yeah. And see, they're lifting our restrictions here. No more masks at school.
I'm going to say this. Only this. I think, and I could be way off base, but I think once we get rid of the masks, I think COVID's going to be gone.
I don't know.
I do believe. I think it has something to do with the masks. There's a lot of people around here, and like the ones who are very much proponents for those things are the ones who got sick.
I don't know. Not on this.
Yeah, no. That's it. Next topic. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
All the time, you mean?
All right, Gary, good to see you, bud. Oh, could only see chat. Ah, well, probably not going to know that I said that. Yeah.
Thank you, Patty. But that comment was a comment. I do agree, but however, we need to be very careful with this YouTube.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I have a strong feeling that's why there's so few people in our live streams anymore, because the notifications aren't going out. And of course, we suck at YouTube. We had a whole weekend of, we had a week of 2 other YouTubers being at our home and 2 days worth of chicken processing and didn't get a stitch of footage. So
no, David got all the footage and we forgot to get the footage from him. Whoops.
Yeah, we've been washing our hands and drinking our elderberry syrup and getting our sunshine.
Not feeling good this day.
Right.
They had to have a long swab.
I'm gonna have to point at a doll and show them where they touched me.
We haven't been washing our hands this last year more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. 100%.
Yeah, Rachel, I didn't film anything. I did take some pictures while we were at the seawall and out and about doing some sightseeing, but I may have to take some time in a couple weeks when you guys come back and get at least some kind of footage to show people that yes, we actually did butcher all these chickens. There's enough flies out there right now. I promise you they were there. It looks like it snowed outside because I spread DE all over the yard. So and that's what's hard when you get together with friends and other YouTubers. You want to visit. You forget that the filming even exists. I don't know. And then we were so busy, we were exhausted.
Yeah.
And that's what usually happens on Chicken Butcher weekend.
Well, just like tonight. I mean, I'm not feeling well, so I know that translates through the screen. I don't want to make our regular videos.
If it's not on
like
YouTube,
that.
it didn't happen. Well, then Kate miraculously went home with like 30 something chickens. And that's just it. The cameras can be distracting from why people are really there. The whole thing of it was to visit and to learn things. And I learned a ton. I really did.
Yeah, I mean, you got to find that balance. You don't want to experience your life through
Through a camera,
a
right?
camera lens. So,
Are you hungry, Sean? Brett doesn't want to talk about food.
I don't want to talk about
His
food.
supper consisted of a banana.
And after the live stream, I get to eat applesauce. Hey, Bub.
That's a mark of a good time when you don't film. Exactly. Hey, Han Solo. Hey, Built on the Rock.
Hi, Kiri.
Oh, Bub's here too.
Yeah.
I have to keep the cameras off because no telling what I'll say. That I believe. Nope, just ate. Still want chicken though. Oh, get with Kate. She has tons of it. That might be why she's not live today.
Oh, she might be processing.
She may be processing because I know she
not
had
live, but here in our
right.
chat.
That's what I meant. She had 3 ice chests full of chicken. Now it was all cut and all brined and everything, but she's processing by rebagging for the freezers, and I know she said she was canning quite a bit of it. So
yeah, she got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, she's gonna be busy for a while.
But I can tell you guys, this week was the first time I ever met Kate's husband David in person, and I was a little leery, and I don't have a problem saying this because I told David this. David and I disagree on some things, and that's obvious because we watch each other's YouTube channels. We disagree on a lot of political stuff. We're on the opposite ends of the spectrum, so I was concerned. But we have so much in common, and we really had a great visit. We're friends. I mean, yeah. What else can you say?
You can disagree and still have a friendship.
Right.
And it's awesome.
Right.
I had so much fun this weekend. I think seeing Kate more so in her element with David here, watching them together.
Oh, that's love.
It is absolutely beautiful.
I've said it before. That's love goals. Kate and David's relationship.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say? We were waiting for a table at the restaurant, and he leans over and he says, "Have I told you that I love you today?" And it was so precious.
Yep. And what was her response? I don't remember.
I didn't hear what she said.
I don't remember, but it was so cute. They go out of their way to do things for each other. And I don't think they realize they're doing it, but it's just a daily task. Oh, they are so sweet to each other. They remind me so much of my grandparents. It's great. It's absolutely great.
What's up, Dave?
I disagree with 95% of people, but we can still be friends. It is. They are a true blessing to be around. And oh, I had so much fun. The conversations that we had were pretty awesome too.
Oh yeah.
I've learned quite a bit.
I wonder if I can do this. This is when David was here, he talked an awful lot about 9/11.
That's something you need to post online.
I'll post it too. Well, here in Memorial along the seawall.
Nope.
Oh, it's because I'm using the phone a bit.
Hang on.
Oh no, it's because someone's trying to call me. I bet. Okay, so let me see.
That's good. You're good now.
I got a picture of David at the 9/11 memorial. He was so touched. Well, it looks like Country Homestead Preacher's going live. Y'all don't miss it. So David, this is actual pieces of the towers set up in a way that represent the two towers. And he was
right, Sean.
So David, I helped him stand to reach and touch those, and he was just so moved. And then he gave me a T-shirt that was it's
New York Fire Department.
FDNY, a T-shirt that he's worn many times, and he said he's had that T-shirt since 9/11. So that was.
Have a great night, Patty. Thanks for coming.
Hey, welcome, Nana's Cooking Craft Corner. So anyway, he gave me the T-shirt, and he gave me a lot of tools too, power tools. So that was awesome. And in return, I gave him one of my uniform T-shirts. And what else? There was something I gave him here. I showed him my badge, but it wasn't the badge. I gave him, oh crap. I can't remember what it was.
Do I know about this?
I'm pretty sure. I handed it to him. I gave it to him right before I showed him the badge.
Was it a knife?
No. I showed him that nice knife too, though. Both of them.
Oh Lord, y'all did so much showing and
we did. I can't remember what else I gave him. I guarantee you he does. I remember the stuff that he gave me because it meant something, you know. I mean, the stuff that I gave him meant something too, but it wasn't as touching as the stuff he gave to me. And then after we went to before we went to the 9/11 memorial, I showed him around my firehouse, and he loved that too.
The tour of the firehouse was amazing.
We took some pictures in front of my fire truck.
Well, seeing you and David laughing.
We did have show and tell. Absolutely.
Laughing and talking and cutting up, and the stories that were shared that afternoon. That was amazing. That was really fun. Hey, Lori.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. You're right. And we did watch one of the on-duty firemen that day, being a meathead, carrying a it was driftwood basically, but it was a cedar log from.
It was a freaking tree.
It was a log, probably 6.5, 7 foot log, carrying that thing from the little canal by the firehouse over to the firehouse. We laughed at him a good bit.
Darn.
What are you legally supposed to do and not do? Not supposed to do anything beyond my scope of training. So anything that I'm trained to do, I can do. But I don't think. Well, I have had that
There's no
opportunity.
laws here
no,
that
don't
prevent
think
you
so.
from doing it.
Nothing to prevent me. No,
No.
I don't know. I don't know if
Why was
there's.
that dumb young man carrying that log? Well, it's something about the guy that makes knives. One of them owed him money, so he said, "I need that log to make more handles for the knives. You go get it, and you won't owe me the money for the knife anymore."
Yeah.
So he did it.
Yeah. Nana, I'm a driver for the Lake Charles Fire Department down here in Southwest Louisiana. And it's been an interesting 9 months.
Country Homestead Preacher comes on at 6:30, so y'all are stuck with me for wait.
Oh, 6:30 her time.
Okay, so it's got to be 8:30 our time.
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting to watch Sean because he really struggled. And they didn't help him either. That was his money to earn.
No, in fact, one of them got in a pickup truck and was driving next to him.
They were blocking traffic, sweetheart.
Oh, is that what they were doing?
Yeah, he put his hazard lights on in front of him and wouldn't let him put the log in the truck. No, it's not volunteers.
No,
These are
I have done some
full-time
volunteering, though. So is
professional
Amy.
firemen.
Yeah, no, that's my career.
They're supposed to be professional firemen.
That's my day job. Being a fireman pays the bills. Homesteading is real life stuff.
Yeah, Sean, you'd have gotten a big kick out of that. I know David did.
Yeah.
We walked around the firehouse. Me and Kate looked at all the wild edibles.
Yeah. We have wild edibles at the firehouse that we've identified, and we did a walkthrough of the gym and the day room. He got to meet all the firemen that were on duty that day, even the chief. He really had a good time. I think.
Yeah, we're gonna have to shut it
I've
up.
sat here about as long as I can stand tonight.
In the middle of nowhere. Yeah, there should be a volunteer fire department in every small town.
Yeah. Hey, I did something right tonight. We got a thumbs down.
That was Sean.
That's when you know you're hitting nerves. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for all the prayers and the tips. And
I taught some younger folks today how to grow some edible flowers.
awesome.
That's cool.
Awesome. That wasn't me.
No, I blame it on Sean.
Well, the way I look at it is if you're looking at a product review,
I knew that was coming.
I would trust an almost perfect review more than a perfect review. Does that make sense? All right. Anyhow.
We love
we
you,
got
Sean.
a question. What's your favorite wild edible? We grow elderberry.
Yeah, for me, I think it would have to be the elderberry.
I recently tried Smilax, and it is awesome.
Honeysuckle is really good.
Yeah.
I like the honeysuckle. I like honeysuckle, so.
You learn the most from the negative reviews. Yeah. Well, the way I look at it, though, and we miss out on that on YouTube, because if someone puts a thumbs down, they should have to say why.
Mm-hmm.
And then we could learn as the creators.
Oh, I just eat them.
Yeah.
The little, you pull the little nectar through them.
And you get that little dot of nectar on the end, and you just put it on your tongue, and it tastes great.
What's the other? Wood sorrel. The stems of the wood sorrel are like
Wood sorrel or
sour candy.
oxalis.
Yeah, oxalis. There you go.
All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.
We're gonna
we
call
really
it a
gotta-
night. Brett's really tired. I'm really tired, and he hasn't been feeling well. So
Yeah.
we're gonna try to get him some applesauce and hopefully on the mend.
Yeah.
And back to work.
Hopefully we can get to start putting out some more videos so that we don't completely lose all of our viewership. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and keeping us going.
Fiddleheads. We don't have those here.
No.
Clover is good. Well.
All right. If we don't
Okay,
say
I know.
goodnight, we're just gonna keep
I know,
on
I know, I
talking.
know.
So love you guys. God bless. Thank you for hanging out with us.
See you guys next week.